Hello, Wolverines. Today we're going to take a look at the Rome document that you will be emailed if you have an ELL student in your course. So, when it's emailed to you, it's just going to have the student's name here. And when you add in what you need to add in, I would like you to save as and keep the student's name, put your last name, and the course code to which you teach that ELL student. So let's open up this document and take a look. So I filled in most of the top here for you. The student name, the school, their grade, the school year, the semester, country of origin, and languages spoken at home. If they're enrolled in an ESL course, it will be outlined here, and the date that they entered into Canada. For this top section, the only part you'll need to fill out is your name and the course code that this ELL student is registered with you. Now as we move down, I've also filled this section in. If the student is in an ESL or ELD programming, their oral, reading, and writing step. And now we move on to the part where you will need to fill in. So we have accommodations here. This section we'll get back to in a minute. We're going to scroll down to page 2. So there's a list of accommodations in terms of instructional strategies, assessment strategies, and learning resources. So for this section, we just want you to read through and highlight accommodations that you used. So allow bilingual labeling. If you've been in the ELL classroom, you'll notice that there are labels on a lot of the items in the classroom, and some of them in different languages, so the students can see, that item in their own language and in English. If you've done this in your class, then you can highlight that. So just read through, use the highlighter, and highlight any of the accommodations provided for this ELL student in your class. Now we come back up to this empty box here. This empty box is going to give you the opportunity to type in any accommodations that you found very beneficial for the students, accommodations that really worked well. So that when this is printed and put into the student's OSR, the next teacher can pull this document, read through your notes, and find out which accommodations work best for this student, instead of trying something new and having it fail, and you know the drill. So as we move down, the next section that you need to fill out is the modifications. Now this section is a little bit more tricky. Modifications are typically just done on the overall expectations in the curriculum. But where this is not possible, if there's just like one or two of the specific expectations that were modified, then you can just modify those specific expectations. But it would be very tedious to go through the entire curriculum document and read through all of the specific expectations and mark which ones were modified or not. That's not what we want you to do, just the overall expectations. And within this document, there are 2 examples here. So this is for grade 8 language, the writing strand. Students will write complex texts of a variety of lengths using a wide range of forms. Here's the modified expectation. The student will write patterned short stories using specified forms. Grade 9 academic mathematics expectation, data management and probability strand. Students will describe trends and relationships observed in data, make inferences from data, compare the inferences with hypotheses about the data, and explain any differences between the inferences and hypothesis. Here is the modified expectation. The student will identify and demonstrate trends and relationships observed in data, make an inference from the data, and show his or her thinking. So some of the vocabulary that would typically be used in modifying an expectation would be, like a change in the complexity or the number of a given expectation. If you find that you're completely rewriting the entire expectation, or the student has the curriculum modified so extensively that they're truly not meeting the expectations, the overall expectations of the course, to which they wouldn't be successful in taking the course that follows this one, then we're going to have a conversation with administration and the parents and have an interpreter available so that the parent understands why the student would not be obtaining the credit. Now, this is only in a case of an extensively modified curriculum for our ELL students. That probably won't be the case for a majority of you. So once again, you're just taking a look at the overall expectations in the curriculum for your course and showing any of the modifications that you provided for the student. Scroll back up for a review. Just read through and highlight any of the accommodations that you used. You can, in this section, write in anything that worked very well for you that you think would be beneficial for the next teacher teaching this student to know. And that is about it. So if you have any questions or comments, just shoot me an email and I can talk to you on the phone to talk through something about the modifications or accommodations if you're struggling. Or I can talk to you through email or Edsby chat, whatever's easier for you. Let me know. Stay safe. We're almost done this crazy semester. And I look forward to hearing from all of you. Bye-bye.